Yo, OJ, so you do you have a team, a basketball team, or you
No, I
just
don't really have a basketball team. I used to be a Knicks fan back in the
uh,
day, but I wouldn't really consider myself a Knicks fan now. Um,
mm,
but I have a favorite player. It's Dame Lillard. And back in the day, I used to also kind of like the Sacramento Kings. Um,
Like all the Bibby teams
way
and what?
before you guys' time. I'm
oh
What
talking
you
about
yeah,
talking
like
about? Like Chris Webber and Mike
Chris
Bibby
Webber,
thing?
Bibby, Jason Williams, Doug Christie, Vladi. Yeah, those days. I hated Shaq, man. Oh my goodness, I hated Shaq those days. Oh
oh yeah,
my, so dominant.
yeah. Bye, y'all. Um, welcome everybody to the Throwdown, man, episode 61. I'm your host, Ben Brandon from the block, where you want to call me, man. Basketball show here with some special guests. Your Broad Sports, what's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Yes, sir. Repping Philly, I
Cool,
see.
man.
All day, every
Yes,
day.
sir. Yes, sir. OJ, y'all should already know who he is, man.
What's good with y'all, man? Hey, light work. Y'all know the vibes, man.
Yes, sir. First time on the show, y'all MSKD's burning one, man. What's up with you, bro? How you been?
It was
If
good.
you want to talk about yourself, you can, bro.
Now I'm Katie's burner on TikTok. Katie's burner one. Just make basketball content. I play basketball in college, so it's a little bit about myself. I don't really have a team. I mean, if you want to consider me a Phoenix, but I go by Katie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you like a KD follower,
Yeah,
basically?
yeah. I'm rocking with KD since like 2012, 2013.
So, am I the
Oh,
only one
okay,
in
that's
here
what's
that
up.
actually has a quote unquote true allegiance to a team?
I,
You
I
Yeah.
probably is.
know
Yeah,
okay games
because
every
Brandon, don't you? Aren't you just a LeBron follower, or are you a true,
I'm
true?
a LeBron fan. I'm a LeBron fan.
But the thing is, bro, basketball is a little bit more like a casual slash follow a player type of league.
Mm.
So
Yeah, because if someone said in football, like, "Oh, I'm a Dak Prescott fan," I'd be like, "Shut up."
yeah, and it'll be dumb because like most quarterbacks, they'll spend like at least 5 years somewhere. And the NBA guys be switching teams. Like Westbrook's been in 5 teams in like 5 years. Like
yeah.
so,
Literally,
Mm.
I don't even think five. I think it's been like three.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. But let's get started, man. This has been a crazy weekend of basketball. If y'all haven't seen, man, the Kings and the Clippers went to two overtimes, and the Kings won 134 to 124. That was the second highest game ever. I heard De'Aaron Fox went off, Malik Monk went off, and Kawhi Leonard did his thing as well. So I just want to hear from y'all, like, are the Kings contenders in the West? Now, mind you, they're the third seed in the West. Do y'all think the Kings are contenders?
No.
I don't. I mean, not yet. I don't want to say because, like, yeah, they brought in Sabonis last year, but I mean, they were still bottom of the pack last year, and they're significantly better this year. But do I want to say that they're contenders yet? No.
Yeah,
All right.
like you were saying, I mean, they brought in the pieces last year. As you can see, they have the right culture and they're trending in the right direction. But to say contenders this early, I think it's a bit too early. But
Mm,
I think their ceiling is like second round, maybe conference finals, maybe.
Maybe because, like, the thing is, when you look at the NBA standings right now, their first round matchup would be against Dallas, and I don't know about y'all, but
I
I'm
think
taking Dallas to beat them in six max.
mm,
yeah.
But that's just me.
I don't have any
okay.
contender that doesn't have a superstar on their team. Which
That
to
is
me, I define a superstar typically as like at least a top 7 NBA player. The Kings don't have that. They've been playing good basketball. They've been very streaky. Their transition game is very good, but at the end of the day, I don't. That's a bonus pickup was great. I don't think they have enough in the half court offense to go against some of the juggernauts in the West. They just don't. It's a great story, but the game is gonna slow down, and you're gonna have to get into your half set pieces, and that's when the weaknesses are gonna show. And yeah, they're just they're on the outside looking in. So no, they're 100% not contenders. It's not
But
even close, as far as I'm concerned.
did you say Dallas? Who did you say was going to win this six in that
Dallas.
first? Dallas.
Yeah.
I could see them beating Dallas. I just don't like Dallas's defense.
That's the only thing. That's really the only thing about Dallas because the defense is not all that.
Their defense is not all that, but who's gonna match up with Kyrie and Luca on the Sacramento?
I'm not gonna lie. De'Aaron Fox got good defense. He has good defense. I mean, I know it's like still Kyrie, but like De'Aaron Fox, I think he can hold his own with him.
That's a fair statement, but I think you're gonna take that. If you look at that matchup, you're gonna take Kyrie though, right? You're gonna take Kyrie to score more points and to So, but
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
but what's your thoughts about the duo? Because Malik Monk also had a great game as well. I think he had like 34 points if I'm not mistaken.
see, a player like Malik Monk, it just shows you how it's not easy to play with LeBron James, right? Because he's doing very well right now. Kentavious Caldwell Pope is playing some really good basketball, and you see that. So I've always known Malik Monk kind of had that in him, but now he's really starting to step into his own and everything else like that. But it's not enough.
Yeah, Malik Monk had 45. De'Aaron Fox had 42.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you something, bro. Malik Monk is not going to be scoring 45 points ever again this year. Not in the plus either. That's like that. Honestly, low key, that might be the highest he ever scores ever in his life. Like, and that's not even a hot take.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely not. All right, y'all. So the Celtics beat the 76ers on Saturday, 110-107. Jason Tatum hit that game winner to make him win the game. Although there was like still some seconds left on the clock. Joel Embiid did hit a full court shot, but it didn't count because the time went out. I wish Champagne Marcus was here. Marcus was supposed to be here. He's supposed to be here in any second now, but like I just want to hear what's y'all thoughts about the Boston Celtics, and do y'all think they're going back to the NBA Finals?
I'm gonna just go off on the game. Like, yes, Embiid hit probably one of, if not the greatest shot of all time to not count. But how is Embiid gonna go 41, 12, and 5? We hold Tatum to 18 points and we still lose.
That is a great question. Because ideally you want Jason Tatum to have a very bad night, which he had a very bad shooting night. It just shows you the depth and coaching of Boston, to be honest with you. And honestly, Doc Rivers was outcoached. You gotta save one of those timeouts, bro. Because if he has one timeout left, all of a sudden you advance the ball half court and you don't have to heave it up like that. Now you have a catch and shoot. But my biggest takeaway in that game, and I saw the whole game, my biggest takeaway was James Harden, right? James Harden, now he didn't have a bad game, but what the best thing James Harden used to do, teams are taking that away from him, right? James Harden made his living with the step back. Now it's not as effective because he can't create as much separation. He used to be very good at driving and drawing contact, going to the line. They're not giving him those calls or whatever, the way he used to, do that. And his ability to finish at the cup, again, he's not as explosive as far as leaping ability as he once was. So now he's getting locked up in certain possessions by players. Bro, at one stretch of the game, bro, I don't know if you remember this. There was a stretch in the game in like the fourth quarter where James Harden literally missed like 4 straight mid-range shots, bro. That's never been his strong suit.
I was working, so I didn't see a lot of the game, but like I saw the end of it, it was frustrating as shit. Like especially when you see that Harden and Embiid combined 62, 18, and 13. But like just watching other games throughout the year, like their Cleveland game and all these other games, they can't rebound for shit.
Not part of it though.
Mhm.
Part of it is
Also, it's
boxing out.
just a lot of like for some reason, a lot of offenses now, if someone chucks up a shot, it's not, oh, let me get down in the box and try to grab it. It's like this. Someone shoots, okay, head back down the court and go transition and play defense.
Mm.
But to answer your question though, Brandon, I don't have Boston going to the finals. I have Milwaukee Bucks.
Okay.
At the end of the day, Giannis, Drew, and Middleton, I like over Tatum,
And Brown?
and who's the third? Marcus Smart, whatever third person you want to. It's kind of like stick
Or
in.
white,
You
one
know,
of the two.
yeah, I like
Mhm.
Milwaukee better at it more. So, but it's one of those things. It's very close though. I could see Boston because if something happened to one of the starters or one of the starters is not doing well, uh, Boston is arguably the deepest team in the league. To be honest with you, they just
Yeah,
had
that's
a
right.
game the other like a couple weeks ago where Brown was out, Smart was out, Tatum was out, and who were they playing? I think Milwaukee, and they nearly beat Milwaukee, bro. They nearly
Mhm.
beat them with three other best players out. So, and literally after that game, the next day they gave their coach, they gave him the head coaching position. They took him out of the interim status and they gave him the so yeah, man. But to me, Milwaukee Bucks, they're the best team in the East to me.
Yeah, Milwaukee
Okay.
is hot right now.
Yeah. Go ahead, Emil.
No, I think the Celtics. I think Milwaukee's half court. I think this Milwaukee's offense overall has just been lackluster, terrible this year. Giannis, I mean, he's been, don't get me wrong, but he can't make anything outside of the restricted area this year. Last year, he was hitting mid-range shots at like above league average. So I mean, Chris Middleton has been in and out, obviously, so that has a little bit to do with it. But I, like, if we're just basing it off of this year and what they've shown, I think Boston is clearly the best team in the East duo right now. Jalen Brown and Tatum, they shoot the ball the best. I mean, last year their defense was one of the best. If they can just get back to that, then I think we're seeing a Boston.
Hey, Emil, your mic kind of breaking up a little bit.
Yeah.
Can barely hear you.
You hear me now?
Yeah. Mhm.
No, I was just saying. I think if the Boston Celtics just figure out their defense to get it back to a little bit to how it was last year, and I know Robert Williams hasn't been the same, and Ime Udoka is just a better defensive coach, but
Mhm.
if they just get it back to a little bit to how they were last year, I think they're going back to the finals. I don't think Bud has anything for that Boston team, bro.
Mhm.
That's just my honest opinion,
All
though.
right. All right. Um, G baby, shout out to you, man. Dude said that LeBron James is expected to miss extended time. Just now it just hit. Shams just tweeted, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, it says his right
which is
foot injury.
crazy. Yeah, and he won't expected to play against Memphis tomorrow.
Ah,
But
shambles.
that's crazy. Speaking of the Lakers did beat the Mavericks 111 to 108. They came back down 27 points. Um, Now we just know that LeBron's missing period extended period of time. So the question is, do y'all think the Lakers making the play in or the playoffs? Do y'all see it? Or
Nah,
it's done?
I think they're done. You got to think, and after the All-Star break, they had to win 16 of their last 24 games. Now, obviously, they played a couple of games since then, and I don't know what that is, but that's like 75% of their game, if my math is correct. Like it's just not happening, bro. there's the margin for error is just too thin, and obviously AD's made out of paper, so not like LeBron. Like so, LeBron is like, yeah, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, looking at their schedule, I mean they still got to play the Suns twice. They still got to play the Clippers. They play the Mavericks. They play Memphis twice. They got Minnesota. It's gonna be tough for them. Granted, they're 2-0 out of the All-Star break, beating the Warriors in Dallas, but I just don't think that the Lakers are that team anymore.
So wait, they have to win how many games to make it to the play-in?
So currently they are in 12th. I mean, they're only one game behind the Pelicans, and the Pelicans don't have Zion right now, but I mean, the Lakers kind of perform like shit without LeBron.
Yeah, I know. I think play-in is the most reasonable suggestion. Any Lakers fan thinking they're gonna be an automatic playoff team. I think that's where we're talking a bit unrealistic.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. The Lakers are playing regardless if they make the playoffs. I don't think they're going far regardless.
They're not making it out of the first round.
Yeah.
Like the Lakers, they'll be lucky to even make the first round. Check. Yeah.
So, like, best case scenario, they make the play-in.
You know exactly what was just going out there, Brandon.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Just to play devil's advocate, though, I don't think I don't even think they'll make the play-in. But if they do, and LeBron's healthy, the AD's healthy, and D. Russ is playing well, Schroeder's been playing well, I would not want to play them. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's so hard.
AD looked good last game too.
Yeah, but it's like so hard to determine like who's like the true contenders. Like especially in the West, like the Nuggets are so hot right now, but like they always just choke in the playoffs. They always crumble in the playoffs. I mean, the Suns, they look amazing on paper, but as we've seen with a lot of teams, even though you look great on paper, that ain't gonna fucking relay to the playoffs.
That's right.
Like, the Clippers were so good for all those years with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan. Not once did they make the Western Conference Finals.
Well, that had to do with anything, but
no, the only time that they've in their history, in their franchise history, the only time they ever made the conference finals was 2 years ago when then they got their asses handed to them by the Suns.
They didn't get their asses handed to them.
Well, it was 6, but still.
I'll say that's a bit of. I mean, yeah, that Chris Paul, Lob City days. I mean, fun team to watch, but let's be real, that team wasn't a championship quality team. It's Chris Paul and a bunch of. I mean, Blake Griffin developed to more of a scorer later on, but he couldn't stay healthy. Chris Paul had his times where he was unhealthy. And besides that, I mean, Chris Paul is literally creating most of the offense. So we know how those offenses go. That's nothing more than a lesser version of like a Dallas Mavericks Luka team, basically.
Yeah. Currently, the Lakers are the 11th seed. No, 12.
Yeah, they're 12.
Yeah, 12 seed. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Next thing that happened this weekend, Damian Lillard dropped 71 points against the Houston Rockets. Just want to hear what y'all thoughts about that.
I mean, Dame is my favorite NBA player. He has been for a while, man. And it's just the dude is just so smooth, man. Like he has the smoothness of Paul George with a little bit of like the shooting of Stephen Curry and the range of Stephen Curry. And in a small amount of the athleticism of Russell Westbrook. Like, that's Dame in a nutshell, man. And people, you have to think, him being that small and to do that is just so much more impressive. Like, someone else that does it that's a little bit taller, they're probably able to rise up and get to their shots easier. But he's constantly getting double teamed. And he doesn't get good looks like that, man. They recently interviewed oh my goodness, Dame, and Dame was basically talking about kind of like comparing himself and Curry, and how with Curry he gets a lot more sort of like better looks because of all the screens they set, the pin downs they set for him and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember though,
Hello?
like I remember though,
Hello?
there was always a debate between Dame and Kyrie. So
Yeah.
the
I
Dame finally is that clear as day now?
To me, it is.
Because I think he been better than Kyrie did for like 2 years,
Oh,
3
yeah.
years.
East.
Yeah,
2 or 3, 4, 5,
I think so.
20. I'll say 2018. I'll give him 2018. Clear as day, I might go 2018.
Yeah.
Uh,
After
all right.
after it was after that series with Drew Holiday, the Pelican series, like that was Dame's worst series. After that series, I think that's when Dame really like became that guy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Because he was
yeah, for
like
real.
Drew Holiday forced him to like learn how to shoot from deeper.
Mm, yeah, that's true.
They was on his it was on him that series, bro.
Yeah, facts. Maria, what's good?
Hello.
What's up? What's up? You good? You good? You good? We was talking about Damian Lillard. Like he dropped 71 points against Houston.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just
I
want to hit
heard.
on what's your thoughts about that? We can barely hear you, by the way.
I have my earpods. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to speak louder. Can y'all kind of hear me
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
or is it still up?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Oftentimes, like I be forgetting just how good Dame is sometimes. So when he put on masterclass performances, I tend to like. No, I don't want to say overrate because I don't overrate him, but that's when I tend to like put him in the right ranking or rating. Because I didn't think Dame if like this season I didn't think Dame was a top 5 point guard. And every time he puts on masterclass performance, I'm like, oh, this is definitely the third best point guard in the league. So I flip like because I be saying Ja better than him, Kyrie better than him, but I have to really sit back and I have to really just start watching Dame a lot more because when Dame does this, oh, I'm like, oh, this dude dead, the third best point guard in the league. But I'm not surprised at this performance. I didn't do a lot of research on it because I don't know if they went into like overtime or if he scored the 71 points in regular, like the regular timing of a basketball game or what. But yeah, Dame is the third best point guard in the league. That's all I really have to say.
So, question. So Dame and you probably don't know this, but I was telling the other guys that Dame's my favorite player in the NBA. So I'm biased straight up. But third best. Okay, I'll give you Curry, but who got above him? Ja?
Luka.
Who?
Luka.
Okay. Luka's a better
Ah,
player. I
okay.
guess so. You consider Luka a point guard. All right, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were gonna say Ja. I was gonna beef with that, but that's fair enough.
Mm,
But
yeah.
Dame,
I think
if I could just say real quick, man, Dame is him, and he's
Run the
always been like that, man. He just took a break last year, and I feel like people forgot, and like now he's reminding people, like kind of like what KD said. You know who I am. You know who I am. He's reminding people that, bro. He's been one of the top 3 best players in the league since January, man. You don't believe me? Look at the stats, man. I'm telling you that's a bad boy right there.
yeah. And then it said at halftime, Damian Lillard dropped 41 at halftime.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know,
Yeah.
top
Yeah,
3.
So
that
did
was
he score the 71 points in like the regular timing, or did he go into overtime, like when Spiders?
no, it didn't go to OT.
I didn't go to
It
overtime.
didn't go OT.
It was
Not only did it not go to a T, he's the only person that scored at least 70 points in under 40 minutes. So he didn't even play the whole game. He did it under 40 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah. And 13 threes. And had 13 threes with that.
Yeah,
Wow.
it'd be 17.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of backtrack to another topic. Maria, LeBron's not playing tomorrow against your Grizzlies.
Yeah, Be ducking the smoke. Bro, always ducking the smoke. I'm not even surprised he don't want to play in. He don't want to play
Wow.
in Memphis. It is what it is. But they was
Hey, at
gonna
least
lose
Shannon Sharp not
regardless.
gonna be
It don't
there.
matter. Huh?
I said at least Shannon Sharp not going to be there.
He not allowed in Memphis.
All right.
Boys,
Next up we got who do you think is the best duo in the NBA?
I think the obvious is Brown Tatum, Giannis, Drew Holiday, in my opinion. But like, I'm not saying these guys are up there, but one duo that we don't talk enough about is Brunson and Julius Randle, bro. They're sneaky, pretty good. A lot of people don't talk about it. But if you're basing off the record, I think they're the fifth best in the East. So certainly it doesn't necessarily reflect in the record. But ultimately, to me, you can't go wrong with Brown. I'm gonna go with Brown and Tatum off the strength of there's like 30. One's averaging like 30, the other one's like 26. So I don't know, man. You could go either way. My head tells me to go that way, but my heart tells me Giannis and Drew, just because I like defense a little bit more, and those two defensively are better than Tatum and Brown defensively. But to me, either one of those.
I think it's like as of right now is clearly Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. I don't even know why Drew Holiday Giannis in the discussion, but it's clearly Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Defensively, I mean, I want to say they took a step back. I just think Ime Udoka just had a better defensive system, and Robert Williams was a little bit more healthy and playing better last year, so that helped. But they're still good defensively, and offensively, they're on another level this season. The only, Giannis and Drew isn't a bad match. Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday. We have to see how Kevin Durant and the Suns work out, obviously. And if Luka and Kyrie can get their mojo together, I think they can be up there too as a sleeper duo.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, D-Man, what's good, bro?
What's going on, bro?
What's good? Maria, who you got? Best duo.
My heart want to say Luka and Kyrie. That's the biasness talking, but I'm gonna go with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I think that's obvious, kind of.
All right. Broad.
I mean, I'm probably gonna go with Brown and Tatum. I mean, I think Embiid and Harden have at least an argument. I'm not gonna say that they are the best, but they definitely have an argument. I mean, Embiid's leading the league in scoring. Harden's leading the league in assists, so they definitely have an argument there. But I'm gonna go with Brown and Tatum as well.
Okay. D-Man.
A best duo?
Yeah.
I can't think about nobody else but Brown and Tatum.
All right. Yeah.
Embiid and Harden is also a sleeper duo. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna say something real. I'm gonna be nasty. I'm gonna be biased, but I ain't gonna go there. You see, I got that.
What's the bias?
Right.
Don't say Trey and DeJounte. Trey and DeJounte.
I mean, it's the pieces around them, bro. The pieces around them ain't catching up yet, so we can't blame the offense. It ain't the offense. That ain't the problem.
Why y'all ain't trade John Collins yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's too late now, man. We ain't get what we want from him.
Well, actually, y'all was gonna trade John Collins to the Suns, but when they got that new owner, the new owner was like the one that pushed to get KD. So that bridge shit wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, we could have got Jay Crowder, bro, because that's what I wanted, man.
Y'all was gonna get Mikal and Jay Crowder.
Yeah, see that we need some guys that go out there and get buckets and play it on the other end,
Yeah.
I wish we would have shipped Toby's ass to the deadline, but no one's gonna take it with his contract.
It's just so crazy with John Collins. Like the many crazy shots Trae Young shoot, and all these shooters we got over here, you should easily average a double-double. Like,
Yeah.
you should easily average a double-double.
Mm,
I mean, it's just, oh man, you play above the rim too. Like, come on, bro. Like, come
yeah.
on.
Yeah. Yeah. So the
Sure.
Knicks are on a 5-game winning streak, and tonight they play the Boston Celtics. Do y'all think the Knicks finally turning their franchise around?
No. Nope.
Let's chill the hell out on that.
What? What?
Nope. But hey,
No.
they see us in the playoff, and you gonna see exactly where they at. They gonna be exactly where they were last year.
They've had a better season than they've had in a while. But I
Get to
mean,
the playoffs.
Hey, we still own them boys. So I
they haven't won a series since Melo was there.
I'm about to say, can we get to the playoffs first?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, let's get to the playoffs first because they haven't won a playoff series since Melo was in New York.
But you know they had a good run in the beginning of the year last year. They had a decent run, like they won
And
the
then
top
fell
defensive
apart.
teams. Like they defensive wise, they won the top team, but they just come put together by the time they got to when they really matter, like the playoffs. They ain't look like that same team. So that's why I said if we see the Knicks, I would be happy to see the Knicks in the playoff. Oh yes, I would love to see them. That's a perfect matchup for us.
Oh, I'd love to see.
So y'all not impressed. So y'all not impressed with the New York Knicks right now as well.
I mean,
Y'all,
yes,
are y'all
I am, but
impressed at all?
I mean, I'm gonna give them their credit, but like, am I gonna say that? Oh, they're automatic contenders for the East this year.
Yeah,
And like, to be fair, they're playing some great basketball, and I'll give them that. My issue with New York is not necessarily personnel. I hate Tibbs. Like he just isn't the coach for them. And then also
Mhm.
they turn the franchise around. Like
They
they won
should have been sacked last year.
on a 5-game win streak.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Tills
So
will kill your point guard. I don't care what point guard you get him, but he go yellow.
He gonna kill
fact.
whoever. He not gonna play nobody. He gonna play 8 players, the same 8 players for 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's how D-Rose blew out both his knees playing with his mom. Running me like a little Honda. Don't even give me no
Crazy
oil
thing is
change. Don't give me
D-Rose
no
still
oil
playing.
change. Don't tune up. Just
So
got
the
me out
Knicks
there
are
running, you know?
playing. So the Knicks are playing the Celtics tonight. They got to play the Celtics one more time. They got to play the Heat twice. They got to play the Kings, the Clippers, the Lakers, the Nuggets, Timberwolves,
Ooh.
Trailblazers.
Yeah, they going back down, bro.
Yeah, they got to play the
Look how
Heat
good they
3
is in the finish.
times.
I mean, right now they're the
Three
sixth.
times,
If the players sort of
and
start,
they got to play the Pelicans.
Oh
Without Zion.
yeah. I like that. I'm glad you called that out. So this is a chance for us to get in front of them because they might
Oh
get
my
two.
God.
They might get two, if that.
Yeah.
Y'all still gonna lose in the first round.
God, yeah.
With that.
True that.
So
Listen,
Long we be the Knicks, I'll be good.
Like, I'm happy for the Knicks and for my Nova boys, Josh Hart, Archie, Jalen Brunson, all them. But like, let's wait for the playoffs and see if they do anything. Before
wow.
we say, oh, they're finally turning themselves around and contending for titles, even though they haven't made an NBA final since '99.
So who's better? What team better, the Kings or the Knicks?
The Kings.
The
Oh, the
Kings.
Kings. Yes, the Kings.
Kings.
The Kings.
The
Kings.
Kings been playing good from the gate, from the start. The
And
Knicks
they're just
kind of got their rhythm going a little bit in the season, right before the All-Star. But the Kings been playing good from the get-go. Like the Kings in Utah. Utah kind of faded away, but the Kings stayed in the mix.
Utah faded heavily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kings been playing.
I mean, shit, they were the number 1 team in the West 2 years ago, and now they're like barely holding on to the 8th seed right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
the Kings.
Yeah,
I think Sabonis and Fox is better than Brunson and Randall, even though it's close. Though I'm not gonna say they clear.
And Herder is better than RJ.
Oh,
Yeah, Herder is tough. I don't know why y'all let him go.
Man, because we killed Bogan, man.
Herder was solid in Atlanta too.
Herder
He's
is so tough.
We killed
He's
Bogan.
one of the main reasons why we lost. I forget what game it was. It was either like game 1 or game 5.
Oh yeah, he was cooking y'all. Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
he was going crazy. But that's what
Yeah.
Murray do. Murray's the really it's a substitute for him. So we really like okay, but he's got AJ Griffin, nice. He a nice promising pick. Like Atlanta Hawks, bro. Like when we do draft picks, we don't hit, and I feel like we hit on that one, bro. We ain't hit since what?
Y'all missed
Josh
on
Smith. Yeah, Josh Smith, man, he was overrated, but you know what I mean. I played that dude in high school, bro. He was a crazy mother. But at the same time, we ain't hit since then, bro. Like really getting a nice pick that we really, drafted, homegrown. Nah, we ain't really hit like that. I
No, I
think
mean
Griffin is nice.
the best draft pick for the Sixers probably in the last 5 years, period, easily is Tyrese Maxey.
Oh yeah, yes, sir.
We got him like
Mhm.
20th overall. I was so happy that we got him.
tough.
Right. Yeah.
Real tough high school.
Right. Hey, Marie, I want to ask you this question, because it was from other topics as well. Do you think the Kings are contenders?
First round exits. I think. Um, I don't. I don't see them going past the first round.
Okay. All right. So, next topic is who wins in the dunk contest if this happens. So we got Zach Levine, we got John Morant, Aaron Gordon, Zion Williamson.
Ooh, they gonna be between Zion and Zach, bro.
I don't think
I
you can
Ja
credit Gordon like that.
wins, bro. And
You
I
gonna
don't
give it to Zach?
no. The reason I'll give it to Ja, bro, is shorter dunkers. They have an advantage because it just looks better, bro, because they're smaller. So his range of what he can do, it's aesthetically, it's gonna look better. Like
I mean,
Zion,
Nate Robinson is a prime example.
But Zion got that in between though. He's that in between. He's that little bit man. It look nasty and pretty.
but the thing about Zion, man, he's more to me. When I think of Zion, I think of like Dominic Wilkins, more like a power dunker.
Yeah, power dunker. But he
Ja
got
is
finesse
more
with
like
it though.
Ja
Yeah,
is just gliding through the air, and he has that power, bro. He has
yeah,
both of those.
yeah.
So
Ja got that hang time. I see what you're saying.
to
Ja got
me, I honestly, I'll say Ja or Levine, but I might give the edge to Ja because we haven't seen it before. We haven't seen him.
oh,
You can say the same thing for Ja as well. But I think
Yeah.
we've seen Levine, you've seen Gordon, but Ja will have that like, oh man, we haven't seen him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if Ja would be a good dunk contest dunker. Like, I don't know. He may be, but some people just naturally just do stuff in game and then get to the dunk con. Like, not saying like Jalen Green and Ja are the same, but like, then you see like a guy like Jalen Green who gets in the dunk contest, like what's the bed? Because
yeah, that's more like Zach Levine right there, Jalen Green.
like a lot of
For him,
people underrate like the whole creativity aspect to it.
yeah.
You got to be creative with it too. Like, you can't just jumping high is one thing, and then you got to put it all together too.
Yeah.
That's why
That's
that's
true.
why I said Zion and Zach because I feel like they real creative with that. Even though
Yeah.
Zion is a power dunker, but he got a lot of finesse with it. Like it's control. He controlling his body, that big ass frame. He controlling that frame and doing little man stuff in the air, bro. Like it's crazy,
But
you
I
know.
do
And
Yeah.
think
I'm gonna give it to Levine.
yeah, yeah. Levine finesse it's just too pretty. That's why he beat Gordon really. You know, Gordon was doing what Zion was doing.
Hold on.
Powerful finesse dunker.
Whoa.
I mean, he really. I kind of edged him out because of the finesse, man. It was kind of hard to pick
Over
between the two.
Gordon though? Over
That's
I
why
mean,
Gordon should have got both of them joints.
I don't know. He did do some crazy stuff, but it was like Zach's finesse. It just that
I don't
I
finesse
know.
with
think
Zach, bro, it was crazy.
Gordon beating everybody.
Gordon
Ja-
sat in the air, bro. That shit
He
is.
did though. He did though.
Yeah.
He
And
sat in
lost.
the air,
He
bro.
did. He
And
did.
lost.
He
yeah,
paused in the air.
That's
He did.
OD, bro.
yeah.
Like
And the
that.
one with the mascot, when the mascot was turning around and Aaron Gordon just did a spin move.
You're a bad boy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not some of the craziest dunks that we've seen. I mean, like Griffin dunking over the car. But I had to say my favorite dunk contest dunk, at least in my time, has got to be Nate Robinson dunking or
Dwight.
hurdling Dwight Howard
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dwight.
when he beat him.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
think
man, my
that
time, man, Vince Carter, bro. Shit. Did he really just the rim like that, bro? What the hell? He looked at it and just, man, people don't understand when he first did that, man, it was so crazy. If they had internet then like that, man, viral, bro. That shit would have went crazy. Cause just imagine somebody
fact.
just looked at the rim and then stuff their arm in that motherfucker. Like, God, like, come on, bro. And then you get Blake. Blake
Yeah.
ain't touching the rim. He just throwing the ball in the boom. Like it was an evolve with the dunk contest thing. Now it just fell off, man. I don't know.
that Aaron
Yeah.
Gordon and Zach LaVine might be the last great dunk contest. That
Yeah,
they was going at it like
they
that.
was, bro. They was.
They was going at it,
Yeah,
bro.
definitely was. Definitely was.
That's how it's supposed to be, though.
Marie,
You
who you
supposed
got?
to
Who you got
be
winning?
damn near jumping out your seat, looking at it all the time.
Aaron Gordon. I think Aaron Gordon a better dunk. As much as my heart want to say John Morant, of course. But I gotta go Aaron Gordon. I think Aaron Gordon should have beat Zach LaVine them 2 years. Yeah, I think he's just a better dunker and more creative, better dunker. Yeah, I'm going Aaron Gordon for sure.
One thing I'll say about Aaron Gordon, the degree of difficulty on his dunks has been the highest, arguably, of any dunker I've seen, honestly. But with Zach LaVine, they were just prettier. Like, it's just,
Yeah, that's the finesse.
bro, it
Yeah,
just looked prettier to me. Like, I know it sounds like, and that's why I think they gave it to him. So, but that's the thing about the dunk contest, it's so subjective to the eye. Like, what does your eye tell you? You know what I'm saying? Like if we were basing on the difficulty, Aaron Gordon, though, like that dude,
yeah, no, yeah, all the way. It's just like you said, like it looked so pretty and flashy. It looked easy. When Zach LaVine do it, it just looked easy, and it's just like, man, come on, it look like magic, bro. Then you got Gordon come out and do some crazy ass trick. It was back and forth, so it was really
it was bad. And not only that, this is gonna sound crazy to y'all, man, but like LaVine is also more slender too, so it just looks different. Whereas like Gordon is more muscular, so it's almost like maybe slightly more impressive because he's a skinnier guy, like subconsciously. Not for me, but maybe in the minds of the judges.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, that do. All right, y'all. We gonna do this. We gonna do this draft right quick. We gonna do this draft. I create this draft. I'm about to pull it up right now.
All right.
I mean, I already know one person in the draft that I hope the Sixers draft.
What we just do is what all generations or just this generation?
This is with it's got a little style to it. It's with categories, and
Okay.
I'm about to show it on the screen just a little bit.
Are we talking like all time or current?
It's actually current and all time.
Oh, okay. That's a both.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought when I read the Google Doc, I thought we were doing like NBA mock drafts or something. I'm like, what? I mean, I already know who I want the Sixers to draft. I want them to draft Baycott out of Carolina.
Okay.
Or Chibe if he falls, but Chibe ain't falling to us.
I ain't really been watching no college player this year, man. I ain't gonna need a lot to
All
y'all.
right, y'all should see it right now. All right, so here are the categories. All right, you can choose like when you pick, you can choose whatever category it is. So first category is the Western Conference. It's a Western Conference player, current. Second one is Eastern Conference player, current. Third one is an NBA player that's 25 years and young or 25 years and younger. Fourth one is a players from the 2000s, and the fifth one is a top 75 player that was in the top 75.
2000 one, that's gonna be tough.
I like this. See, this gonna separate the men from the boys in terms of NBA knowledge right here. I like it.
Yes, sir.
Or the
Yeah.
men from, or the ladies from the girls. So let me be inclusive.
No, yeah.
Right. Right.
Here's a way to say gender neutral: the children from the adults.
There you go. Because you know how guys are quick to cancel people these days, man.
Yes, sir.
Fuck
Right.
OJ.
Right. And I did a like a spin the wheel thing, and Broad, you got the first pick. You got the first pick.
All right. Well, Western
So
Conference.
hold on. We gonna make this interesting. We gonna make this interesting. We gonna choose the top 75 player last.
Okay.
We gonna choose to do
I
the
was
top
gonna start
75
Western
players.
Conference player anyway.
All
So
right.
am I going down in order, or is it like, oh, I
No.
can pick 8 to 4?
You can choose whatever
All
you
right.
want.
Well, I'm just gonna start with the Western Conference player, and I think it's an obvious choice. I'm gonna take Luca.
All right. All right. Who you got, Maria?
You already know.
Go ahead, Big Jaw.
I'm a Curry.
I think you should say Curry.
Steph Curry. All right. E-Man.
KD.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it don't have to be in order. Okay,
that's a
D.
good one.
Oh, for the West. Okay.
I should have got KD. Damn.
That's crazy. OJ.
Give me the best center in the league who's better than that guy that plays for Philly. So give me Jokic.
Wow.
Wow.
He throwing darts over there.
Go ahead, Emil.
I guess I have to go with
Oh, it's
LeBron.
back to back. It's back to back picks too. You got back to back.
I think he said King James.
LeBron.
LeBron?
King.
All right. Who's your next one?
Giannis.
Hey.
I knew it.
Damn, he beat me to
I'll
it,
take
man.
Tatum, bro. Give me Tatum. I'm even gonna think twice. I'm gonna give me it's ready.
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about taking Tatum.
I was going to take Tatum first, but I had to get
Doing, bro.
Mhm.
Doing, bro.
All right, D-Man.
Give me Embiid. I'm sorry, bro. Hey,
now I really got to think.
Dang. Go ahead, Maria.
You know that man got robbed for 2 MVPs, man. It's all good.
Well, at least one of them, but the second one last year that one was super close, but the year prior he got robbed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Tim Duncan.
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Players from the
Yeah, we can.
2000s. Tim Duncan.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Wait a minute. I thought we had to pick an order from Eastern Conference. We couldn't pick in which
Nah.
which
Mm-mm.
category we want. So
I thought we
go.
going in
You
order
gotta
too.
go.
I'm going in
Yeah,
order like everybody else.
hold on a second. Yeah,
Yeah.
Brandon, because
that's
so
what I
she's
said.
supposed to
That
pick someone from Eastern Conference then, right?
God damn it.
Because if that's the case, I would
nah,
have
we can
picked
go.
Jason
Nah,
Tatum.
it's like we. Nah, we can go either. It's either order you want to go.
I did not know that. Dang, that changes everything. I would not have taken Tatum, but it's all good though. That's cool.
That's how I plan it, the way I'm playing it, because I thought we were going to order
Mm.
too myself.
Y'all want to
Yeah.
start over?
No, it's
Y'all want to
cool
start
because
over? Just
I'm sure he's good with
Alright.
Giannis, and I'm good
Somebody go
with
steal
Jason
than me,
Tatum.
yo.
It's all good.
No, I'm
Alright.
good.
All right. Go ahead, bro.
Decisions to make. Eastern Conference player currently.
Oh,
So fucking tough.
Yes, I already got my 25 and under player in my head right now. I hope he's still on the 25 or at least 25.
I'm between two. Fuck it. I'm gonna go Spider.
You going where?
Okay.
Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
7-1.
All right. Who's your next one?
Player that's 25 younger. Shit, let me look at that list. I can't think of guys that are 25 or younger off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna go to a player from the 2000s. I'm gonna grab Kobe.
Kobe. All right. We got Maria.
NBA player that's 25 years and younger. Give me Jaren Jackson.
Ooh. Okay, she like them defensive big guys. I see. You got Tim Duncan, then she get okay. All right, I feel you. Okay.
Ooh.
Go ahead, man.
Oh, it's on me. Yeah, I'm tripping. My 25 is Anthony Edwards still young?
Yeah.
He's still 20. Yeah, I gotta get Ant, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's for the
I
city.
think
He's
he's.
from the city too. He's from the city too. I gotta do it.
Let me check.
I hope he is. I think because LaMelo, him and LaMelo tried the
Yeah, he
same. Him and LaMelo
21. Yeah, he 21.
Okay. All right. Bet. Yeah, let me go
Yeah.
on.
Oh, God. All right. I know who we're having next.
Go ahead, OJ.
Is Ja taken?
No, I don't think so.
Give me Ja for 25. And by the way, Broad, Peyton Pritchard, he's 25, so you can pick him if you want. He's really good.
Wow.
Don't be hating,
Peyton
though. Don't be
Pritchard.
don't be helping nobody.
I think I already know where I'm going with my next pick. Hopefully, no one takes him.
All right, go ahead, Emil.
For my player from the 2000s, give me Steve Nash. With my other pick, player 25 years or younger, give me. I want to do it. Fuck it, give me Zion, bro.
Thank God.
All right. OJ.
For my player from 2000, give me the third best shooting guard of all time, hailing from Chicago, Illinois. The Flash Wade. Stop playing with me. It's light work.
That's a good one.
All right. By the way, y'all top 75 player last. So D-Man.
Okay. I'm trying to see. I'm going by position, so I'm trying to make sure.
Yeah, I was trying to go by position, but like I don't know, honestly.
Let me get that boy D Will. Is he from the 2000? Dan Williams?
Dan Williams?
From the 2000? I think he is. Him and Chris Paul from the 2000, right?
I think yeah.
So I ain't looking up for no computer. I'm just going straight off of what I remember. So you know what I mean? They are going ahead and give me D Will, my guy.
All right. Maria.
Ooh, my lineup nasty. Ooh, wee. Oh, shit. You ever have me playing 2K tonight?
Hold on, who you got, Maria?
I ain't said it yet. Thinking.
Oh, okay. It got quiet, so I didn't know.
Her top 75. See, that's what she picking now? Oh, no, she picking Eastern Conference.
Eastern Conference.
No,
Because top 7.
Eastern Conference.
I'm gonna go Jaylen Brown.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll stop playing with her, but she ain't playing. I see it.
All right. All right, bro. Your last two picks.
I mean, my team's gonna be lacking size, but 25 years or younger, give me SGA.
Okay.
All right.
And then for my top 75 player, as much as I want to grab MJ, I need a big guy, so give me Shaq.
All right.
Mm.
Hey, Maria, you got choices now. Now that I think about it.
I'm gonna go Michael Jordan. Gotta get the go. Gotta.
God damn it. Well, she ain't playing, but she got defense on her team. Like, but her team to be the best defensive team on this damn draft board. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna go. Is he top 75? I'm gonna go. KG. Is he top 75?
Kevin Garnett.
Okay, yeah, KG. That helped me put KG. They helped me put KD at the 3. I could put Ant at the 2, and Joel paint by himself, and Kevin Garnett can space out too. I just need somebody with some defense because she motivated me over there, bro. I had to, had to get some defense.
I mean, my team is lacking size. I'm gonna have to have. I mean, the way my team's looking, I'm gonna have to have Luka and Kobe at the 3 and the 4. But I mean, I got some shooters on my team, so
yeah. I don't play her team first. I'm all right.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you, man. I wanted KG, bro. I need a power forward, but it's all good, man. I'll take Dirk Nowitzki, bro. We're gonna have them 2 white boys out here making me got work, bro. We got work, bro. White power, man. Stop playing with me.
That was gonna take Dirk.
Yeah.
I'll go Larry Bird, bro. I need some shooting, bro.
All right, and that is the draft. If y'all in the comments right now, comment down below who y'all got winning. Who won this draft?
Let me see here. Yeah, bro. I think I got this. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Broad got a squad, bro. He got a squad. Broad. Shy SGA is probably the only kind of like quote unquote weak link, but that's a squad, bro. And Shaq and Kobe already got chemistry, bro.
I'm banging with that. Joel Embiid and
the only problem with my squad is that we're lacking size. Well, I mean, they make up for it in shooting. So
I got Joel Embiid and KD and KG down there. I don't care how big y'all is down there.
I mean, y'all got. I mean,
we lanky. We lanky and we can shoot. We can shoot.
That's a good squad.
I like my squad the best. I gotta say, I ain't got no defense though at all.
Yeah,
None.
we cooking y'all. We cooking y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm gonna put Joel on Joker. He gonna go crazy because he Joker over there. And and Katie and James Taylor, they might cancel each other out.
I mean, shit. The last time he played the Joker, he dropped like 40 something on him. So.
Yes, sir. When he see the Joker,
D-Man got a big behind team. KD, Embiid, and KG.
That's what I said, bro.
It's gonna be hard to space that out.
Hey, it is. I mean, but not too much though. KG don't sit that line like that.
Zion, Giannis, and LeBron. That's another big squad. I don't know, man. Like my squad's gonna be running and gunning, bro.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum, John Moran, D Wade is gonna be running and gunning, bro. And Nikola Jokic gonna be sitting there like freaking John Elway, man, throwing them rockets to them boys, man.
They gonna be running a lot. I don't know about that gunning part. They come play us. We gonna send that shit right back to the other side of the court.
If only we were drafting coaches as well.
Someone said. Ooh. Someone said in the comments on Maria or Emil wanted to draft.
That Dan Williams is cooking half of these guys I got up.
You could have done better than Darren Williams, though. I'm not gonna even lie.
I'm saying it fit the role though. It fit my team. I could have went Jason Kidd. You know.
Yeah, you could have.
I'm not gonna lie. When I picked SGA, I was debating on whether I was gonna do Shea and Shaq or if I was gonna do like Ayton and MJ. But I mean, I'm happier with Shea and Shaq.
We forget how good Dan Williams was in the 2000s, though. He was, but him and Kobe were going at it. You know, Kobe had to go see them boys, man.
Shit, I mean, you also could have grabbed Melo there too.
Yeah, I would see. I was gonna do that.
He needed a point guard, though. He needed a point guard. That's why he went Darren.
He did need a point guard.
My squad had no weaknesses.
No, Darren is nice, bro. Because it really the only upgrade, honestly, would have been really Jason Kidd. That's it. I mean, you got Chauncey Billups, but it's Jason Kidd to me. It was like,
and I thought about Baron Davis too. I thought about Baron Davis too. Like,
and also, if you wanted to focus on shooting, you also could have gone like Kyle Korver as well.
Yeah, but you know, I got KD and you know, and Embiid and KG. All them they don't sit there. They ain't just.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Kobe was the obvious choice, but I was also thinking about maybe picking AI.
Ooh, AI.
I thought about that too.
Ooh, I didn't forget about AI. Yeah,
that and T-Mac came to mind. So,
but AI is more of a pure scorer. I can see why he went there at Williams though, because he needs a more balanced approach. But yeah,
for real. Yeah. So before we head out,
I'm glad you guys think that my team was the best. I agree.
Yeah. Before we head out, y'all, I just want to hear y'all what's your final prediction.
It just lacks size.
What'd you say, man?
I said, before we head out, man, I just want to hear what y'all finals prediction, NBA finals prediction, since we close to playoff time.
Dude, man, who going first?
Shit,
hey, nobody don't want to be.
I'll go first, man. I really want to go Denver, man. Something tells me it's gonna be different this year, but I cannot deny Kevin Durant. I can't, bro. I can't sit here in good conscience and pick against KD, Booker, and Chris Paul. I can't. Nah, they're severely lacking in depth because they got rid of like Bridges and Cam was big. So having said that, I'm gonna go Phoenix versus the Bucks, and I have the Bucks winning in 6 and having D Book and Chris Paul lose two finals to them boys. So that's my pick. I got the Bucks winning in 6, and I got them beating Phoenix.
All right.
I know y'all gonna pick Boston. Go ahead.
I got Milwaukee too, man. I got Milwaukee too. I feel like Giannis might get his get back with Boston. But besides Phoenix, I'm going with the Clippers. I feel like they deep. Yeah, I know. I'm taking a lead. I'm taking a lead, bro.
Okay.
I feel like the Clippers are a deep team. And to add this one to Westbrook,
that's not a lead, bro. That's a teleportation, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna see what Westbrook do. Westbrook gonna make that team a whole lot different than what he did in the other team. So
I agree. It is gonna make it a whole lot different, a whole lot worse.
Nah. A
whole lot different. He made the Lakers a whole lot different too.
Whole lot different. You damn right about that.
It was AD fault, bro. That was AD fault. AD couldn't stay healthy, man. You get the best out of Westbrook where AD hurt. You know, to be honest with you. So he needed guys to pass it to. You know what I mean? Who he gonna pass to when AD hurt?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
Let me remind you that the Lakers spent the better half of a calendar year trying to get rid of him. But hey, what was that saying? One man's trash is another man's treasure or whatever.
Yeah. He looked good. He looked good though. His opening night, his debut night. Now he looked good.
Yeah, he did.
He looked good, man.
Yeah, man. I like his sneakers, man. His sneakers were it was fire, bro. The outfit.
He actually on a team with a lot of shooters now, so you ain't worried about his shooting percentage. he could be Westbrook. He can be Westbrook and be and have them couple turnovers he normally do. But you know, he go facilitate. He makes a Plumlee go
But
up on the
what's
board.
gonna happen in playoff time when he
Yeah,
gets more field goal attempts
but that's
than
not
than
work.
Kawhi and PG?
Oh no, I don't think he gonna do that. I don't think
Oh,
he
he
gonna do
did. He did it with KD, who's better than both of them boys.
that.
So
Yeah.
hey, he did it with LeBron.
But that's one thing we but he accepted the bench role. He was actually passing the ball. It's just like it was the team was so bad that they had to find somebody to point at. They were more than just him, man.
I mean,
They were
who
more
else
than
do they
just him.
got on their point guard? Reggie Jackson. He's probably
Yeah,
gonna start though.
yeah, he gonna start. Reggie Jackson, I don't think he gone. Reggie Jackson
Yeah,
with
Reggie Jackson played for the Nuggets.
the Nuggets
Oh
now.
damn! I
Yeah,
blinked and I didn't even know that.
Reggie gone. Reggie gone. But
Can I make my predictions real quick? My laptop out tonight.
I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead, Maria.
I got Fade. I still think the West is wide open. I'm gonna be rooting for Memphis. Like always, though. So I see a finals for us in Memphis. Now if we talking the East, I think it's two teams, Boston and Milwaukee. I think Boston gonna make it back, gonna go back to the finals. But the West is still open. So as a biased Memphis fan, I'm picking Memphis, but it's really like I can still see a healthy Clippers. I can still see Denver. I can still see the Suns, Dallas, of course. Kyrie doing his thing over there, so I can see them potentially going to the finals. So, but yeah, I think Boston is dead set for me in the East.
Oh yeah. All right.
I'll go. In the West, I really think it's so wide open. It's really between Denver and the Suns, and the really true reason why I'm choosing the Suns over Denver's, I feel like Denver is just going to get upset in the early rounds simply because they're just a matchup problem with like one of those 8 seeds that aren't really an 8 seed, but like Lakers team or a Warriors team, one of those 8 seeds. So I feel like worst case scenario, Denver doesn't even make it to the Western Conference Final to see the Suns. But the East, I have Boston. But I can see the Bucks coming out of the East. Like I'm not gonna act like it's out of the realm of possibilities. Like if they had any other coach in the NBA, I would be 100% on the Bucks. But I just don't like Bud, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And yeah, to me, the West is so wide open. Like I don't think Kyrie and Luka. I don't think that Dallas team is a true contender. I don't think that Lakers team is a true contender. I don't think Memphis is a true contender. There's a lot of pretenders in the West, bro. It's a lot of them.
Pretenders.
So we just gonna write out the Warriors. No love for the Warriors from nobody.
I was about to mention them. That's why, but I was like, I want to be
I'm about
nasty.
to write out the Warriors
I was gonna
because
mention Warriors.
for one, I don't understand what's people's fascination. Like, it's been 60, 65 games. That's a huge sample size to tell us that things aren't going to change. Their defense is lackluster. Draymond has regressed. I mean, Clay has shown flashes of being Clay, but he has to be more consistent if they even want a shot at getting back to how they were. And Steph has been in and out of the lineup this whole year. Like,
What
realistic.
seed they were last year when they went to the finals? They were like three or four, something like that.
They were a third or second seed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like they one of them teams though that you really can't count out because if they get in the playoff, it's a whole nother ball game. Then it become natural to them because they done been there so many times that stage is different. It's just go time now. You know what I mean? To them, it's just go time. But to a lot of other people, it's a big stage. It's a big moment. They worry about this and that. You know what I mean? That Steph them, they just probably just trying to ride their way, get to the playoff, and we smash. You know what I mean? That's how it might look. So it might be a rematch, to be honest with y'all. But I wanted to be nasty, so I'm gonna say Clippers.
I don't think the Warriors make it past the second round. I think people are tremendously overrating them. If you just watch the Warriors team, just not that good. They're not the same team as last year. I mean, if you want to say championship pedigree, that's cool. But basing it off of this year and it's after All-Star break, and if Stephen Curry doesn't get healthy, I mean, we can just count the Warriors out because we can all agree, right? They're not doing anything Steph Curry can't get healthy. But
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the role players. The role players ain't playing like they were last year neither.
I agree. I think that's what makes them worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead, Brian.
No, I mean, obviously, I'm going to be rooting for the Sixers, even though they're probably going to lose in the second round again. But I'm going to go with Milwaukee in the East. And in the West is tough. But screw it. I'm going to go Dallas. And the Western Conference Final is going to be the Suns versus the Mavericks.
Interesting.
Wow. Mavs. Okay.
I think both. I think both the Nuggets and the Grizzlies lose in the second round.
No, let's just hope that whenever Kyrie's Ramadan is, it ain't against a formidable opponent.
What do you see about
Kyrie haters on
Dreams Western Conference Final?
You're a Kyrie hater, OJ.
I'm more of a clown hater, so I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I respect his game though.
You said
I would like that with Kobe. You know, I respect his game, but I ain't really like the trying to just steal MJ did.
But even if we talk about X's and O's, bro, like I feel like people are just in love with Kyrie's game because it's just he has arguably the sexiest game in the league. But we gloss over the fact that this dude sometimes he goes missing in series, bro. Like his last series with the Nets, he had his game one, fantastic. Rest of the other 3 games, he went missing damn near. Like, but we don't talk about that. So if y'all think y'all gonna get
good though, this season he actually helped float. He helped the team float, kept them in four seed. Like it's a lot of stuff he did.
That's not the playoffs though. That's not the playoffs. I'm talking about. We'll see. Remember, we're gonna revisit this when they get in the playoffs. I'm telling you, man. Kyrie has a tendency to go missing in some games and stuff.
Yeah,
Kyrie going off.
Hold on. Are you just talking about Boston playoff series, or you talking about playoffs totally?
I would say
remember the time
Boston
when
is
him
what
and LeBron,
what I've seen it with the Nets for sure. No, not
Nets,
Cleveland. Yeah, but Boston and the Nets.
I get that. You know, it still got to take fall for that. But I just feel like it was just so much going on outside of basketball.
Yeah. But I mean, Kyrie's a beast, but at the end of the day, man, he doesn't play defense. Neither does Luka. So we got bro, it's some guards out there, bro. So what are they gonna do with Dame?
And their team doesn't play defense either. It's not like
this about the OJ. Kyrie actually had more effort than Luka. That's what it gonna look so bad that Kyrie could look like he playing defense because Luka don't do nothing. Him and Trey on the same guy. Him and Trey on the same guy. One just 6'7", the other one barely 6 feet.
So I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If they end up playing a team like Memphis, bro, I think Memphis backcourt is gonna destroy them cats, bro.
I agree.
I don't know. When you got Luka might get you about 2 or 3 games hits and hit down, so he already done showed that.
But Luka's gonna average 35 and he's gonna give up 30. It's like
yeah, exactly. We seen what he did against Paul George and Kawhi. And he had all them defensive guys, Covington, all them. He was cooking all that. You know what I mean?
And also, bro, Dallas interior defense, bro, that thing is just non-existent, bro. Like I saw the Lakers game the other day. The interior defense wide open.
I thought when they grabbed Woods, I thought they were gonna be straight down there.
No, they don't have no type of defense. I don't know. Like, we got to stop referencing like points in Dallas, like where they had.
That's where the league ended, though. We can't talk about that. We can't talk about how we used to when we grew up, like watching KG down. We can't talk like that because Tim Duncan down there actually played on both sides.
No, defense still matters.
Yeah, it does, but at the same time, you don't really see it. Who really playing D out there?
Who? That's some teams. Boston plays defense. I think Memphis
as a team,
they play defense. There's some teams.
a team, they play defense, and as a team, Dallas does not play defense.
But here's the thing: when it comes to defense, man, this is what I mean by defense, man. I'm not even talking about necessary to be locked in like the every single possession, but I'm talking about especially in the fourth quarter to get stops, bro. Like if your team, bro, that Lakers game, like if you can't get crucial stops, you're not gonna win games, bro. I don't care how good your offense is. Guess what? You're not gonna make it every possession. You need to get timely stops, man. Like if you can, it's a wrap, man. Like.
Bro, Dallas lost all contender talk once they lost Dorian Finney-Smith. They have no defense. They have nobody on defense. They were playing 5 guards at one point. We're going to outscore teams. Yeah, that's a recipe for a second-round exit team. You're not winning NBA games like that, bro.
Nah, bro, you need defense. And honestly, the greatest offense I've seen in my lifetime was them 07, 08 Phoenix Suns, bro. But guess what? When push came to shove and they had to play like really good teams, bro, they couldn't get stops like that, bro. Sean Mann was like their primary defender. That's it. So
yeah, I agree.
That's
I think
facts. That's facts.
How important it is nowadays because of the narrative that NBA players don't play defense. I think the own ball defense may be lackluster than it used to be, but the overall team defense is you haven't seen like concepts like this ever. So like I don't like the narrative that they don't play defense.
and it's not, and people that have that narrative, they're casuals because they have to understand it's, bro. I'll give you like people like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving. You're not gonna stay in front of them. I don't care how great you will not stay in front of them, cats, bro. Like it's just they're too good. And not only that, man, you can't play hard defense the whole game. You can't. You're gonna run out of energy. I'm not saying you gotta kind of pick your spots, but like just you can't, bro. It's just you can't sustain that, bro. So that's why you got to play more of a team defense. And the reason the Warriors were so good is because they communicated so well. Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, they're not no athletic, like super athletic guys, and that's why for me, I've always been critical of Russell Westbrook because for how athletic he is, he should have been a better defender, bro. He's not good enough of a defender for how athletic he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that's a great point you made. NBA KD's burner. It's all about the team defense, bro. Help defense and
yeah. Fact. All right, y'all. That includes the end of the show, man. Any last words before we head out?
I appreciate you having me.
For sure. Oh yeah, you can put your app and stuff, your IG, TikTok, whatever.
Follow me. For those of you that aren't already, I can follow me on Instagram and TikTok, OJ Knows _sports. And just remember, body count does matter.
Oh man. Wow.
Then I said that. Stop something. Y'all see.
Well, as always, it's been a pleasure being on here. Even though we're gonna lose in the second round again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 76ers, 10, 9, 8, 76.
All right, fellas. Y'all be easy. Have a good night.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. For all the people that's in here, man. Make sure y'all tune in next week, man. Till next time. Peace. And